Yo, thank you for that follow. What in the Houdini? Good morning, Varun and Isabel. Excuse me. I'm real. I'm real, people. I got a runny nose too, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing great, Varun. Thank you for asking. Just trying to navigate these waters, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to navigate these waters. New York Open fam, and seeing another little pump into New York Open. What do you expect? What do you expect? Anything else? You cannot expect anything else, fam. This song's so awesome. Psychological tests. Oh, I'll be right back and get some water.
How do you feel about coming here and drinking this strange material? A little nervous, perhaps. Well, I think that's normal. Well, I think it's time for you to have your lysergic acid. Drink this down, and we'll be back after a while and see how you're doing. This is a glass of water, colorless, tasteless. It contains 100 gamma of LSD-25, 1/10 of a milligram.
Yeah, I ain't buying bullish divergence on 1 hour. Burn. This is pure chop right now. We'll talk about it. We will certainly talk about it. I see some possible long setups, don't get me wrong. Fam, I just want to let you know, I love what I do. I love doing this. I just want to let you guys know that I love doing this. I hope it shows. That's all I can say is I hope it shows. I hope it comes off as love and passion, because I absolutely love this stuff. I love looking at the charts, man. I used to be blind. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some ideas, Varun. I could be interested in a long here. Not right now, but definitely could be interested in a long here. I think you're catching knives, unfortunately, if you're gonna long, but I'm not. We're gonna go over all the long points. We are definitely gonna go over the bullish points here. Incredible meme line. This is holding huge compression on Bitcoin. You know, it's coming to an end. Of course, tomorrow. By tomorrow, this will come to an end. If it doesn't come to an end sooner. Alts. Yeah, I don't love alts. Yo, happy Thursday, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming by. We could start with total 2. We could start with Bitcoin. Yeah, let's go with Bitcoin. Let's go with the biddy and start with this real quick. You know, been fighting this 21 EMA here. We also been fighting the 200 EMA, which, you know, historically not a good look to be fighting underneath it. I'll get rid of the other two real quick, the 21 and the 50 real quick. But historically, you know, you don't want to be sitting under that 200 EMA, fam. You know, it's clean trend right now. The last time we were underneath it was before the pop. You can see how it kind of fights it, right? The 4 hour 200 EMA. In fact, you could just get rid of all the price action on Bitcoin and see it's a great trend. It is a beautiful trend. You may, I mean, if you were to simplify and have a very simple system, my system's simple. I try to keep it simple. I try to reduce noise. I don't want more indicators. Okay, fam. I don't want more information. I don't want, I understand this market completely in the sense that, there's a dozen ways you can trade, fam. I'm just a very simple old school person. That's how I learned. Some people learn flow. Some people learn to read the tape. But anyways, this is, you know, the 4 hour 200 EMA. You can see how clear it is. Right. And then, you know, we go back to right now, we're sitting underneath it, right, fam? This is not a great look, for Bitcoin. And overnight, I was just looking at the 5-minute. It was kind of crazy. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but yesterday we kind of popped. This is we popped up. We started our day Wednesday at the open, kind of popping. But if you look at this, come down here, and we downtrended most of the day Tuesday and Wednesday, right? We had a 3 hour downtrend for 3 hours in a row. We were talking about that yesterday in stream. But this bounce right here, right? Where we had that little squeeze, it went lower. We had another squeeze. We didn't even make a new high. I was looking at this on the 5-minute into the close, and I'm thinking, like, what a pathetic bounce. This is a bounce for midgets, you know? Excuse me, that was rude. You know what I mean. But this was a bounce for, you know, ants, as they call it. You know, a dip for ants. What was this? This was a bounce for ants. And then overnight, it's like, I mean, you can't even make a higher high. Like, this is how pathetic the market is and how bearish it is. Of course, look, fam. This market is getting so tight. This is kind of how it's in a range, really. You go over here to the daily, and we go back to those main daily lines, right? This is a range. And what bothers me the most about this range and being bullish here, because really I think this is a bearish pattern. This is bearish right now, fam. You look at the daily trend, we're sitting underneath the 50 MA. We're not really holding the 50 MA. We're sitting under it with an impending daily cross. If Bitcoin were to drop, let's say tomorrow, then we would have to stop distributing alts, which makes me think the longer that we're staying up here to distribute alts just means the longer pain and suffering we were going to have to endure of not going up only for the next 8 months at least. Okay? If this is the top. Okay? So if you can imagine, some alts have made some new highs in the last few days, some really small micro caps. I get that. Look, the dexes, do not argue with me about dexes and because it doesn't matter the conditions of the market. you can make money on a meme coin today. If you chase the right meme coin today, the hot one today, or the hot one tomorrow, like a lotto ticket, you have a chance at making money, whether we're at 16K Bitcoin or we're at 46K Bitcoin. So that is not a fair argument to talk about, oh, we're in bullish conditions. You know, I see highs being made. If it's a deck, dude, let me just tell you, the amount of DEX coins and that are just popping, the market is nuts right now. The DEX coin meme market is on steroids. Where did I learn to trade? I learned from somebody, Houdini. I learned from somebody. I would learn from others. It was more than one person. Alts still look like they need more distribution, while Bitcoin looks like shit, though. Yes, exactly. So getting to my point, Bane, right? Bitcoin, if it were to go up here, reject, and just, you know, pop down here, and this is the bigger range, right? We could definitely have a possibility to get up to that 44.5. Talked about that yesterday. Talked about that previously in the week. But I think that if Bitcoin were to have just dropped here, all the alts, you know, like Solana, which, look, Solana fam, right? If you're just talking basic levels here, this is that the chart what I want? There we go. Okay. I'm not trusting the coin chart, but the perp here, right? We need a clean break over this. We need a clean break over this, and they failed to make a clean break. That was kind of my cue. The number was 102.11, I believe. It's above this candle right here, but 102.11 was what I wanted to see break. It didn't happen. We had a close. It was an easy short for me. We have extreme low volatility. In fact, Solana is ticking up right here. So if you're in the Discord, you saw last night, I gave 36 minutes after the close, that Solana short. It's played out nicely. We hit our first TP of 98. I have taken 60% profit on that trade, and I'm considering closing the rest just because I'm not trying to round trip any profits in this range, because we are distributing. Again, Bitcoin holds, we're distributing. Bitcoin has compression here too, kind of a flat, double flat, back-to-back flat. So it's compressing as well. The one I've been looking at, which I'm really interested in, I'm not going to lie, is Inge, right? This is not just compression. You have really good compression on Inge. This is a 1-2. We're compressing down to these 2-day candles. Inge to me is one of the more bullish coins in the long term, okay? So Solana, right? Let's talk about Solana. Well, we'll get to Solana in a second, but Inge is a top 25 coin, okay? Solana is a top 5 coin, fam, right? So Inge has a lot of room to grow, right? A lot of room to grow. That's same with ARB. Inge, I think there's going to be a significant amount of buyers over the next year. Inge may not even see a retest of the highs broken. I really think that if Inge got down here, you have to buy. I'm not even, this is an absolute buy zone. Not just that, anywhere lower than that, Inge is a buy zone. It's 25th market cap, fam. And Inge is like a Solana, but it's the 25th market cap. If you can understand that basic math, this below, anywhere really below $28, you should be buying Inge and taking that discount and adding it to your portfolio immediately. Now, if some black swan event happened, fam, unfortunately, every single important resistance that matters is probably gonna fucking, you know, if we're talking about a general base here, you can see this is a general base. You probably come into here in some type of black swan event. So having some stink bids, $9, $7, $9, $10, you can put your money into an exchange and you can make spot limit orders, no different than you make perpetual limit orders. And you make those spot limit orders right there and you gobble up any black swan event on Inge. Okay, fam, this is no brainer. I'm not even fucking kidding with you. Like, this is This zone right here has to be respected by you on every single level. I don't even think, again, this is my black swan scenario. I think it's a slim and none chance, and Slim just left town, that we see $8 to $11 inch. But when I say that, I have seen crazy shit in this market since 2019, 18, 17. I've been here since 2017, but like since I've really gotten the thick of it, I've seen crazy shit since 2019. So we talk about COVID, sub 6K, Bitcoin, all the numbers dropped. Link went to sub 2. Okay. Every single coin fucking blew past whatever level they were at. I think Link at that point was like $16 and went to $2 on the bottom of the COVID dip. So, this is it for Inge. It's a no-brainer, huge spot play. And again, look, what are we doing up here? We're kind of distributing, right? This is a very wicky weekly. You have some compression on this weekly. It's got 3 days left. Not the greatest look. They have this daily hold though on the volatility. So for right now, they have that daily hold, and you can see that they're holding the meme line. So for right now, they're holding this for distribution. That's what this is. Break 42, get a daily over 42, fam. We can talk about higher an inch, but right now it's distribution, unfortunately. And again, I'm talking about this in the opportunity to buy lower. Buy this coin lower. I cannot tell you. You probably should be putting more money into the Inge lower than you should Solana, only because of opportunity, right? I'm talking about pure dynamics of math, all right? And overall returns at this price Inge, okay? At $20 Inge, I think will outperform $50 Sol. Okay, $20 Inge, I think, will outperform $50 sold. Now, who cares what I think? That's my opinion. I've had some great calls. I get some wrong calls. But to me, 25th market cap, if you go look at the market cap, it's like $3 billion. This is a big one going into the future. Take every opportunity you can on Inge and buy the lows of Inge. I'm talking, you start buying sub $28, maybe a small DCA position. That's you, okay? Everyone should be not even, I don't think you should buy here. Give me that 20 to 28. Start buying your major buy level if you ever get it, and you should be putting stink bids there now with some money. And these are like lotto tickets, okay? It's between $7 and $10. Currently, we see Solana. Okay, let's go over here to Solana. It is still kind of ranging. It lost the 1 hour, 21 EMA, and 50 EMA. Kind of a start to a downtrend, in my opinion. And I think that get rid of the fibs here. We don't need those fibs anymore. Again, you can see Solana here is just kind of holding the level here. It's distributing. Again, I'm not bullish here on Solana. So kind of similar to Inge. Over 42 Inge, we can talk about higher, okay? Over really a nice 4 hour close, we'll say I think it's 102. A nice 4 hour close, we'll say over like 102, 103. we could talk about Solana pushing a little bit higher. Right now, distribution, I'm not. You guys all know how bullish I am on Solana, the Solana ecosystem. If you guys don't know, JLP is doing great. 186 still today. Go buy JLP. It's within days of going to be at $2, fam. A huge breakout coming on JLP. That's the Jupe liquidity coin. We'll talk about that a little bit later. That is not a meme coin. It's not going to be a 10x overnighter, but it could be easy 10x this year. I honestly think that just JLP, wait till the Jupe coin drops. That thing's going to pop as well. JLP, the Jupiter, the liquidity coin. But I'm obviously very bullish on the Solana ecosystem. Here's the daily for me on Solana. I want to see that daily close over there. We are holding the daily trend. All right. And they have kept this inside the park, as I like to call it. All right. Inside this candle. You like to see that. Again, a little tick up in volatility. Not the most bearish thing. But if we talk about really big signals here, here's a 3-day, right? You can see the 3-day level here, fam. We're right there. It looks like it's about 99.34. We're at 98.98. We have a low volatility candle on this 3-day. And notice this line here. This line kind of marks the end of this apex here on Solana, and expect this apex at some point to break out, you know, in the next day or two. So this weekend, I'm expecting probably some, I'm expecting some volatility kind of across the board. This huge compression, obviously on Solana. Inch is compressing down on support. Bitcoin looks like, you know, hot dog shit, and so you know, this is obviously a very tight market to play. I'm gonna say, right, and I'm gonna kind of look across the board for some opportunities right now. And this was a Solana short, took earlier in the week, could still be in it. It actually has not been stopped out. I have TP'd on that way earlier, but either way, that was a really good short. It was a 220s to 213 minimum. That's was the first TP, but regardless, all right, fam. In ARB is very similar to Inge, right, fam? Let's go pull up Coin Market Cap real quick, and check out our ARB, because I think you know, we'll be surprised. See the market cap, yeah, 2.5, right? The 2.5 billion, not even that big. Go over here. We're talking. Look, keep going. Here's ICP 16. Bitcoin trash. You know, fuck Bitcoin trash. Like, that's gonna be flushed out. This will be flushed out. It's likely Stellar will be flushed out. I mean, I'm not saying those won't be opportunities to trade. I don't want anything to do with those projects, though. Inch 29. Okay, so 29, Aptos 30, Filecoin 31. These three right here alone. I mean, this is what we're talking about. These are going to be making it up to you. Celestia Arb at 37. Okay, so you know we're talking about plenty of opportunities. These ones are going to flush out these ones, like the Monero. You know, could get some H bar moving up a little bit higher. I'd like to see that. VeChain will probably get flushed. You know, Uniswap. So this is an interesting one, right? So Uniswap was the first Ethereum DEX coin to ever come out, right, fam? Uniswap has been a huge part of you know where I'm going with this, fam. Uniswap was a huge part of the Uniswap coin was a huge part of Uniswap, excuse me. And this coin is now a 21st market cap. I am telling you right now, telling you know, right now, the JLP and Jupe airdrop on Jupiter is going to be fire, fam. Go check it out. It's going to be fire, absolute fire. All right, and here's the chart. Gotta love this chart, fam. I mean, as far as I see it, this is a kind of ascending triangle here. When they have that Jupe airdrop at the end of the month, fam, Metis, TA, and PA. Metis, I'll check out Metis. But JLP, fam, this is just such a great chart. It really is. I think this is any opportunity you can limit. You can DCA on Jupe. All right, the Jupe air liquidity. This is a future Uniswap, fam. This is going to be a top 50 probably liquidity coin. This, honestly, I mean, if you can imagine this making top 50, it's got like 14 million circulating supply. It's so early on this. 14 million. That's it. I mean, it's so early on this. It's crazy, fam. It's so crazy. You guys, I'm telling you right now, this is the play of the year right now that Savage is showing you. JLP, fam. This is the BNB of Jupe. Dex, Uniswap coin, whatever you want to call it. Fam, we are coming in hot with that one right there. So we talk about opportunities here. Rinse out, forget all of. Oh, the Bitcoin's pumping a little bit. Nice. So forget all of the Dino coins, right? Take those out of the equation and look purely at the opportunity coins, right? And as far as going to look at some trades, let's look at some trades real quick. I want to see some breakouts here. Of course, here comes Bitcoin pumping. Who's surprised? I'm sure that I'd love to see this. All right. Look, as far as setups, let's go here. I really like Inge, fam. You obviously know I like Inge. um, I pull up the heat map on Inge. Yeah, 3650. They have a nice wall at 3650 on Inge. Here we go. So I think you can see where my line is. I said 3650. That's funny, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up that heat map again. I really would like to Inge. This is the setup for me. I feel like check out Bitcoin real quick. Ah, there it is, fam. So we got a wick coming on Bitcoin. Let's take that. Let's take advantage of this wick right here. I think we got a wick coming, fam. On Bitcoin, it's not gonna be. Look at this smaller time frames. Could be here. Could be it. Yep. That could be it, dude. Let's see here. They didn't really hit anywhere important. I'd like to see this liquidity taken. Right? It's just gotta take before you go lower. I mean, look at that. You gotta take that, right? I feel like if we got a short in the 43K area, or if we came up to that 43K, I think that's the short. You gotta come on. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I think you gotta take that. But regardless, there's a bunch of stops up here on Bitcoin. you know, let's look at Bitcoin dominance, all right, for a second. Let's see how that's doing. It's on 3-day support, fam. I think the 3-day, yeah, it's been climbing up. Look at this. So it's on 3-day support. I think the 3-day closes today. Yeah, perfect. Check that. You know, low volatility. This could easily go our way for alts, right? Like this is, if Bitcoin can hold, right? Let's say Bitcoin pumps a little bit and holds, let's say 43K, and gets out of this jam it's in, instead of just take those stops at 43K. If we can get over 43K, fam, I easily can see alts running here. Bitcoin dominance looks weak here. 3-day compression. You know, they do have an okay candle. It's just, you know, it's not. Look at it. It's the 3-day support on Bitcoin dominance is clean. Look at this, fam. Top, bottom. You know, bottom, support, support. Look at this, support. I mean, it's a really clean. So that's what you want to see for alts to run. I like Inch. You know, Inch has an interesting look. 8 hours left. Little tick up on volatility in 3-day. It's not the worst 3-day. If you just, you know, look at, it's not engulfing. It's still holding that higher low. And these are one of the coins again because Inch has like a 3.5 billion market cap, fam. It's not gonna take much to move it up. That's kind of my thought process. And if alts do have a run, this is going to be the first coin. I mean, look at this structure. Look at this compression. I'm just gonna clean that up real quick. This is just crazy. This is nuts right here. It's coming to an end though, fam. It's coming to an end, this compression. I think the best opportunity though really is that 36. Come down here, take that. I don't know, that's what I would like to see. So funny. I saw that wick too. Just happened so quickly. So it seems like every open since the ETF launch, fam, we have now pumped. And it's followed by a dumperoo. It's crazy to think about that these institutions are buying right now. The price is just like stuck. And I don't understand. Again, this is just food for thought. These companies, their money spent, whether it's at 40,000 Bitcoin or 20,000 Bitcoin, they don't care about the price. They don't. They don't care about the price. They don't care what the price is at. If Bitcoin was at 100K, they'd fucking buy it then too. It's like Sailor. Sailor doesn't need a strategy. It's billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. He doesn't need a strategy. So when you got that kind of dough, you don't need a strategy. That's what my point. That's kind of my point. So they're going to be buying now. They'll be buying lower. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of crazy. Who's selling to them? That's what I want to know. Is it the exchanges? Like, are they getting rid of their bags or what? I mean, like, you know what I mean. It's not the exchanges themselves, but the whales behind the scenes. All right, look at Sue, fam. I was checking this out this morning. I might have put this morning on my when I was sitting on the throne. But look, I think this is a really good setup. I'm not gonna lie, Sue. Oh no, we talked about this one yesterday. I don't think it hit. It did not fill. But this is kind of a head and shoulders. We're at that support. I wouldn't. I would not short here. Although it looks bad, I would not short here. Get a break of this level, definitely would short that. I would look to come back up and get some type of retracement here. See how Bitcoin is doing. Oops, not a short here, fam. I'd love to see some type of retracement here. Be in the money. I'd take that short. 100%. But realistically, this is just range bound. Look at that. Range bound, swing failure pattern, range bound. You know, if you're going to take a short, you're going to have to take it up there. But I would honestly don't expect to go back past the 786. It looks so bad right now. This would be a great short. I don't think it would hit. This is unfortunate. Sue looks cooked. Expanding on that 1 hour. You know, cooked temporarily, fam. Oh, 3 hour cross. That's going to send it probably lower. That 3 hour bearish cross will send it lower. That's a shame. That was a good setup. Filecoin seems to be running a little bit, fam. Let's check out that one. I think honest, you can look at the check that out. All right, Filecoin. Let's check this out because this is one of those in the future has a lot more potential than Bitcoin Trash, or a lot more potential than EOS, or all these other coins that are ahead of it. This coin's gonna break hearts, fam. That's a level. That this is nice. Another good looking chart. More or less range bound here. This has a very similar look. This has just like Sue, fam. Distribution, pure distribution, swing failure pattern, back in a range. Just like Sue. Right smack in the middle of that range, too, fam. Really bad time to trade this. I would wait for the highs here. This would be a really good short as well. You could get this. I want to check out TRB because I saw Fullest playing that TRB. This also has a huge 4 hour fair value gap too. Higher low. It might not even be a short. I honestly maybe we'll take this long here. Given. Um all right. See if this works. Let's see if this works, fam. This is one of the few green coins right now. It's up 2% on the day. I really like its structure. I think it could go here. I'd love for it to go there. You know, it's a fair value gap. I mean, there's you know different ones I'm sure here, but um, if we're talking about TP. Ooh, definitely want to go golden pocket. I think we can see the GP, you know, easily on this one. This is Filecoin long setup, fam. I might actually take this. I want to take it here though, so we'll see if we get the fill. I have to add that one here on. Yeah, that'd be a great fill. What is that? 581. I think it's gonna run without us. Look at this meme line break. God, I'd love for it just to come back though. A little bit there. All right, let's see here. Yo, yo, thank you for that follow, Bacillus. Um, trying to do this like a pro, you know, like Bolus. Bolus is a pro, dude. I envy that guy, my man. My people, I envy him. He's just a very, very disciplined trader. You know, we have completely different styles. I just I really envy him. He's just a really chill dude. I wish I was just chill as him. Like I need to chill out sometimes. I'll tell you that. Um damn, you could have some leverage on this shit. All right, so we'll go 25. We won't go crazy. Maybe we'll go with 30. Um yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put some bills here. Then we'll go. Then stop loss B. B. I always forget that. I usually don't use a stop loss, but I'm gonna use it for the stream. 100% I'm gonna use it for the stream. But anyways, I like this coin, or this setup right now. I'll tell you that. I think, you know, it's in a bear flagish kind of looking thing here, but it's a clean. I think it's personally it's a clean setup. Let's check out the daily real quick. Not too, yeah, daily looks really good, fam. I mean, look at this. Right, just unbiased. I would say that looks pretty good. Would love to see a daily close over the you know previous resistance here, 590, 592. We're kind of flirting with that level right now, so you don't want to long here at that resistance. I've seen a lot of these coins do this, right? Filecoin at that daily resistance. Inge was at that daily resistance at 42. Solana was at that daily resistance yesterday at 102. Like, I've seen a lot of these coins play like this and flirt, but you know, as far as you know, just looking at this setup, you know, broken out from a long downtrend meme line. it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit better than some of these other coins. It's also a very, it's kind of a micro cap, I guess you would call it. So, you know, it's 35, 32 or something like that on the market cap. I think this is ahead of Inch. I honestly think this is ahead of Inch. I want to check out Solana here for a second. Oh, I didn't switch screens. Oops. There it is. Filecoin. But anyways, it just has a nice structure. Breakout from the meme line. Could be a fake out. Could be a complete fake out. Bitcoin's pumping though. I mean, I don't see why. Bitcoin dominance too. Yo, Savage. Yo, Florian, how are you? Long filled the 660. That's right. That's right. We'll go back to file real quick. We'll go back to file real quick. But yeah, I like that setup personally. Bitcoin's not, I mean, don't see why not, right? I want to get this entry though. I'm not going to chase it. 581. Like right here. I got the limits there. Stop loss in place. Like it's a very, you know, nothing crazy. But I'd like to see that filled and then a pop, you know. That's what I would like to see. And Bitcoin's cooperating right now. I don't see why not. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. But let's check out Bitcoin because I did have a short setup on that. Let's check out Bitcoin real quick. I did have a short setup. Did we even hit it? No, we haven't hit it, but like this is the short setup. I just think that this liquidity gets taken. These stops get taken 100%. Let's check out the perp chart here. All right, the perp chart, fam. I think. Woo, shoot, man. This is. Come on, dude. They're gonna defend that all day. Look at this shit. That is ridiculous. That's some redonkulous right there, fam. That's crazy. I mean, like this is that is crazy right there. So, yeah, I think that long on Filecoin could play. You know, it's a good setup here. Bitcoin's pumping a little bit. You know, there's some alts that aren't pumping it, like Solana. Solana's got 30-minute hold. Not the prettiest hold here. Ugly 4-hour coming in, 39 minutes left. You know, this is, let's see if they save it. They got 39 minutes to save Solana. We'll check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin just getting in this really tight range now, fam. Whew. They know what they doing, if you know what I'm saying. They know what they're doing, these market makers. That's the range we're in. Look at that, dude. It's crazy. Chop chop, fam. Chop chop. Filecoin's coming down. Filecoin's coming down. Put on some music. Nothing too crazy though. Nothing too crazy. Look at that. Look at that range, fam. It even goes over here. What is that? You remember me from way back in your group? Yeah, Florian, of course. I do. Of course, Florian. It wasn't that long ago. I think you were in my group last year. I made this chart like a couple weeks ago for you guys. Look at that. That's not even what happened. Look what happened. Wow. I mean, there's so many setups, fam. Like, I'm literally printing them every single day, and I'm not even taking half of them because there's so many opportunities out there. I'm trying to teach you how to look for these yourselves. You know, the Ches one. I mean, if people were surprised Ches made it. Yeah, I'll check out Doge for sure. People are surprised about Ches. It's like, please. Why are you surprised? This looks really good. I don't think it's gonna fill though. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Dogecoin. Check out that dog coin. I mean, it's pretty clean, my man. We're at support. Pretty clean here. That's a really clean chart. A lot of coins like this. A lot of coins are like this. I'd argue a lot of these coins need to see range lows. And there's range lows right there. That's what I would argue about Doge. I would argue they want to see range lows here. You know, look at Total 2, fam. Look at Total 2. Total 2 says it all to me. You know, came down here, couldn't even reject the golden pocket. Also, Doge Bitcoin looks good. Yeah, Bacillus, I'll tell you what. Look, like I said, it's at support. A lot of these coins, though, for me, look like they need to hit the lower range here. I'd like to see, you know, something. You know, we got wicks down here. They're holding support though. Look, it's holding support. I wouldn't want a red body candle at that 4-hour close in 32 minutes. If you get a red body candle at the close in 32 minutes, I would not be interested in longing that. Personally, I mean, that's Doge though. You know, Filecoin's coming down a little bit. Let's see if we can get that fill. Look at it. Look at this. I mean, we got 32 minutes left, and this is fighting for a green 4 hour. Not the best look by Doge. I mean, it's holding support, but look how many times it's held support. Not just that. Dogecoin, I'll say this. That's a descending triangle right there. I would argue right now, this is your setup on Doge. That is your setup right there. 100%. That's what I would argue. That's the setup right now. It's at support. It's at midline of this range. I get it. That don't mean shit to me when it is a descending triangle. As long as this has red body, and we'll check in 31 minutes, red body at the close, no chance. Can't long that right there. We're not talking about red body like this. We're talking about a wick into demand, unfinished red body, 4 hour left. Let's look at that 8 hour. The 8 hour probably has a really good look. Look at this 6 hour here. Woo! Man, that 6 hour, 8 hour, same thing. You know, you get an 8 hour breach. It looks like below 8 cents there. Watch out on Doge. That's an easy short, I think. That's an easy short. I mean, you don't normally want a short support, but that's clear as day, fam. I mean, this has got to go lower, right? This has to go lower. The great short opportunity in Doge. Great short opportunity. That's 100%. I'm gonna check file again. It's coming down. I just worry a lot of alts are coming down. Look at total too. We should look at that for a second. You know, unfinished business here on the 8 hour. You know, look at this. Look at these candles here. Unfinished business, fam. There's no bounce yet. There's no bounce at all on alts. It's a slow, steady bleed. That's an ugly 4 hour. I'd argue. Yo, Fullis. Yo, how are you? That's an ugly 4 hour on total too. I think if you look at the 8 hour, there's 3 of those in a day. This is really unfinished business on alts. Yeah, you know, it's holding this level. It's not the worst. It's not the worst though, you know. I just the 4 hour cross. You got a 6 hour cross coming in next. Got a little squeeze going on between the 6 hour. Soul slowly bleeding. I mean, look at this is how they play you, fam. This is how they play you. You know, it's broke out. You know, it's like if you use the wicks, you also use. I like this. This is a really good look. Make sure everybody go follow Foolish right now. Y'all know who he is. He's one of the coolest, best teachers, traders out there, period. But look at this, fam. This is what we were looking at yesterday. I don't see any breakout. You know, touch all the wicks. I don't see any breakout. So Sue is the best play. No, I think we're trying to get that Filecoin play. That's what we're looking at right now. 100% looking at the Filecoin play. Here, let me see. I'm a little unorganized. Where was it? Did I move it? I might have moved it on accident. There it is. No, it's still in the same spot. But let's watch this. Let's watch this close on Filecoin. As long as it has some body here, and it's coming down quicker than woo. Coming down quick, fam. Volatility is still okay. Yeah. trying to do this one. Bullis, if you're still there, we're trying to take a long here on file. Trying to take a little fillaroo. Yo, I added if you're still there, Bullis, I added transitions to my stream just because you have such awesome transitions. Be right back. Copy trading. Yes. Yes. I added a transition. Yeah. Yeah, I love it too. It's funny, everyone's... I could show this, I don't even care. But, yeah, we're going for this guy. Great branding? Yeah, thank you, my man. You know, just trying to grind, my man. Just trying to grind. No, I don't know, Fullis. I like your shit. But you know, it's good to mix it up. I think it's good to mix it up. I'm just happy to have some. I gotta go back and forth. I gotta learn to transition when I'm on the right screen too. Cause like I'll stay on my Teal Street screen and then I'll be teaching from the chart screen and I'm getting all new. I'm new to all that shit. You know, I used to be just so basic and raw in the beginning. I think it's kind of just evolved, slowly evolving. I mean, Bitcoin's holding. It's just Bitcoin has such an ugly look. Yo, Fullis, check this to transition between, yeah. Brutally basic for years, thanks, Blind. Man, Fullis, look at this shit, dude. I just can't believe, like, how pathetic this range is. Yo, Pyro, just thank you for that sub on YouTube, my man. I'm just so it's no fun right now. It's no fun. I want a little more volatility than this. You know? You got stopped in JTO. Yo, Fullis, round trip TRB. We had a Sue long that has been just horrible. Horrible for us. Now we're looking at a short, but I think we had a Sue long that was down here, or sorry, it was here. We took the long here originally, and this was the TP, and of course it, you know, it eventually hit. But like you know, would you have held on to that? I mean, it's choppy. You know, you would have stops in profit, stopped out, done with the trade, maybe retake it down here. Stops in profit. That's kind of how it's been, right? It's just been I had a short soul short and I took most of the profits already on this soul short. It could have been the soul short, it could have been the soul short swing, but taking profits quickly is the only way in this game right now. It's just, you look at Bitcoin and I mean, you know, I'm talking, obviously I'm preaching to the choir here, but you look at Bitcoin and let's go to the perp chart, but until something changes here, nothing really exciting. The thing nuked so hard through my stops. Oh goodness. Oh no way. That has not happened to me since 2019. I tell people that all the time. That has not happened to me since 2019. I don't know why. It must be pure luck. But I've never been ran through like that on perps. But I think it's really because I pay attention. I take off. I just takes, yeah, it nukes super hard. Yeah. Well, you didn't lose anything, yeah, but still you didn't get like it didn't take profit. Oh no, that's frustrating. I tell this story all the time, but the only time that's happened to me, I was early on. I didn't know anything what I was doing. I just started perpetual trading. I was doing it on Deribit in 2019, and I took a short. It wasn't Or no, I took a long. It wasn't crazy. It was at 12.8, and we pumped to like 13.1. This is 2019, so the kind of lower high macro. We pumped to 13.2 and nuked so fucking hard and it liquidated me. I lost like 5 grand. I'll never forget that. I took a nap. That's the story. Put the trade in. It's like pumping my way. I took a 1 hour nap, woke up liquidated, and I couldn't figure it out. I had to have people teach me why I got my limit stops ran over. I had to get taught that. Like I was sitting there thinking, oh, I was invincible. I had my stop, but they completely ran it over because I put my stop limits in the price. Yeah, limit stops. Well, on Deribit, they let you put your stop price and your limit orders completely different. So I would, after that, I put $50 spreads between the two. And back at like, you know, 9K to 14K, you really didn't need more than a $50 spread. Maybe you were unlucky. But yeah, yeah. Those were the good days. The wild, wild west. I loved Deribit. Deribit would have, I tell this story too. Deribit would have wicks that liquidated you or filled limits, and they would pay you. And they would reimburse you if you were liquidated by a fucking wick. And they would also fill your limits. That's how legit Deribit was. And then they, of course, kicked off all their customers. For perpetual. It's a good place to get options. I tell people that all the time. Let's look at Solana here. Low compression on this 30-minute. Ooh, Solana looks really bad. They're holding though on the 1 hour. We got 20 minutes. They're holding. They be holding. They're trying to hold. Yeah, Fullest, thanks for coming by. Mad love. Everybody go follow Fullest on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitch. Make sure you watch his streams. He streams way longer than me. I don't know how you do it, but you stream way longer than me, and I envy your endurance, my man. Have a great day. And File is pumping, fam. File is pumping. Didn't get our fills though. A little bummed out there. Man, we got a lot of important 4-hour closes. A lot of important 4-hour closes coming in. Check out Inge real quick. We talked about this yesterday. Kind of the macro play. I think that if you could get a wick into here, and again they have the heat map there for Inge. Yo, Has Fallen, thank you for that follow on Twitch. They do have the limits there, fam. I do really like a long at 32.22 on Inge for a really good swing. Really good swing here. Look at this thickness, fam. On Coinbase, guys, look at the thickness in the limits. Okay? You guys see the purple? This is history. This is now. Like, there's gonna be some demand lower for Inge. Look at the stink bids at 22. crazy. It's crazy, fam. But filling this wick right here, this is definitely the play, in my opinion, right here. Um, what did we say? It was 32, 32, 37. So we got to definitely, like, that's going to be a major area of interest. God, talk about cheats. Like, fam, trading light is just cheats. It's cheating. Look at this yesterday, what I was using. Look what I used yesterday at the close for this soul short. Oh, sorry, that's not it. That's not soul. Sorry, soul. Oh man, it's so funny. It's not as good, but I just kept looking at this. I was like, yeah, 105, huge wall. We even wick that, it's over. If we wick that, it's so over. We're talking about 38 stacks of 30 to 40,000 Solana being sold there on spot. Solana spot. 1 hour too late. Will Bitcoin go up or down? What's the consensus? That's a great question. Bitcoin is being a piece of shit. It's a really, 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 really tight range. Unfortunately, there's nothing really exciting to say about that. Um, it's in this really tight range right here, and until we pop out, look at the 30-minute. Really, it's cleaner look. Until we pop over here, the 42,924, get a 30-minute close over there. It doesn't look like we're going to go much higher. Expansion again on this volatility. So there's probably some spot being sold here on Bitcoin. Let's check out. So this won't, tough part about this is this isn't going to show. Wow. This isn't going to show like Barry's bids or anything, but this is the Coinbase. And they have those. Look at this. Look at Coinbase buys. Right where I think we're going to bounce under 41K. So I think that, wall here, wall here. I think that there's going to be support here when we get there. It looks like Bitcoin's going to go down there and wick. And if that happens, that's a great long opportunity. I think you can see it all the way down to 40K. We got the wick coming, fam. There's going to be a wick down. It looks like I'm still thinking down. Raja, Lexio, sorry. Cardonia's pumping. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, huh? Man, I ain't pumping. It ain't even over 60 cents. Cardonia. Let's talk about Cardonia for a second, all right? Because Cardonia was a bullish coin until it wasn't. All right, so that's Cardonia for you. Breakdown of a nice compression here. Here's your compression. Baba retest. Hammer down. Gonna look at it. This is a sign of weakness. This is a sign of weakness right here. One, two. This is guaranteed. This is the golden pocket. Watch this. This is the highs, the lows, golden pocket, rejection, boom, downtrend. This is gonna be here, probably here, sooner than later. That's Cardonia for you. So trash. We'll never long this again. Trash, absolute trash. I think Cardonia is garbage. Never ever again. Never ever taking a long setup on Cardonia again. Even if it's for a scalp. Um, just checking the inch heat map, tool heat map real quick. Where's those bids? Those bids are staggered lower. Sol's coming down. I think I'm gonna, fam. I think I'm gonna. When it's just Bitcoin's not cooperating, fam. That would have been a great short, by the way. We didn't get it, but this would have been a great short. Get that range highs. I don't think we're gonna get it. Maybe we will. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it, but fortunately, yo, the real Zip. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. But that would be a nice setup if we can get there. Bitcoin's obviously not cooperating. Here's a 30-minute. It's got some expansion going on. 4-hour looks like crap. You know, it's an okay candle. The daily has compression. We got two flat. You know, this is okay. This is a really good hold. This used to be double flat, but now it's even more compressed. So they're holding it. They're holding it here. There's clearly a hold. Here's a really bad sign on Solana. We have expansion here on the daily. That was a sell signal on the daily right here. Expansion on the following daily. You know, obviously lost this, whatever you want to call it, this huge trend line here. You know, I don't want to get too sloppy. Has a nasty 1 hour coming in right now. Lows, you know, close below that box. Continuation for Solana to the downside. 4 hour. I want to say that the salon this chart's going to be a little bit better for me. Let's see here, 1 hour, yeah. There we go. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to play the 1 hour bullish divergence. I don't, you know, that's not really bullish divergence to me, so don't even ask about that. Yeah, I think things are trending down. I just don't know if I like the long on file right now, but it's holding up well. I still got this going on. So on Filecoin, I'm watching it. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. Again, if you guys didn't see that, the Filecoin trade, okay? I really like this area for a long. It's kind of the one of the only coins that's, you know what I'm saying, that's bullish today. We can get one more kind of dunk. Honestly, this is I'm actually gonna play it. I'm gonna play this trade. If we can get one more dip right into this box, another red candle, 1 hour, and then pop it up to the 618. You know, that's a really nice. I think this is a really good trade. You see how we had this deviation too? Really nice setup. Actually, so I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think this long's gonna play. Although the file's coming down, good. But this could be a really good trade. Alts are dumping hard though, fam. Alts are dumping hard. I'll lie, the 4 hour doesn't look that bad. That's a really bad 4 hour for Solana. A lot of body, low amount of wick. Okay, you see that, fam? A lot of body, a low amount of wick. That's a very bad looking candle for Solana at support. Just simply watch the 1 hour on Solana, right? You got 8 minutes left. You don't want to be You don't want to be losing that 1 hour level, right? To me, this is a very clean level. They're holding it. You don't want to be losing that dash line right there on the 1 hour. So what's with Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance is going up, right? You can see it over here. It's a little green. It's not going straight up, but it's going up. And I think that the 3-day right now has an okay looking candle. It's not the greatest, and it's at 3-day support. So Bitcoin dominance, look, it's a very clean chart. 3 days the way to play it. It's holding, and that means that alts are going to continue to bleed against Bitcoin. I see a lot of holds, fam. Unfortunately, well, let's just talk about Inge, for example. Unfortunately, right? Inge had this kind of breakout distribution, and then it had support right here. It had support 39, kind of some change, but this is downtrending as well. It's I think the major play is going to be that 32 to 33 zone for an Inge long. That's going to be a really good play. I'm going to definitely target that. Like this is a back-to-back red candle. I mean, this is not a bottom on Inge. This is a really bad look for Inge. It's a hold, but like look at the 2 hours, red, the body, 4 hour red, no wick at the bottom. It's expanding a little bit. The 8 hours also closing in 5 minutes with that 4 hour. It's expanding a little bit, but that's not enough to be bearish, unfortunately. That's such little expansion. Either it's a hold or they're going to send it lower the next 8 hours. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Like some of these coins that look holding the 8 hour. This is really holding that 8 hour support. Wow. It just doesn't look. Yeah, it like this 1 hour says it all to me. So it's holding the 8 hour, but that 1 hour says it all. What were we looking at? Which was a Doge. Let's check out the Doge close real quick, because we were just checking that out. I said shorted at support, and just because of the look. 4 hours. Look at this. 4 hours holding on. Hey, this could pop. This could squeeze for sure. Not sure that's the best short anymore. The Archer, thank you for that follow. I'm not sure that's the best support anymore, fam. I mean, look, it's descending. I don't think this is gonna hold. Clean it up, baby. It's got 3 minutes to finish that candle, or that's unacceptable to me. Look how many times it's been holding. These coins look like they're holding on for dear life right now. File open interest is going up. Oh no, maybe Doge holds on. It's just a descending. I don't know. This is kind of a descending triangle, and range lows look very possible to me. This is exactly what Inge was doing. Inge was doing this, and then we ended up curling over to the lows. That's what Inge did. I'll look at the Inge chart real quick, because that's what doing very something Very similar. Lower time frame. Then it just kept going. Look how it held that upper range just to go lower on Inge. Right? Hold, hold, hold. Distribution. Broke down. It's got some oomph here, though. It's got some oomph. I don't know, fam. It's a very choppy market. I gave you that Filecoin setup. I think that's kind of the best play right now just because Filecoin has some strength. I would love that fill down there between 575 and 580. Stops are at 573. Here it is. Here's the setup if you guys didn't get it. Coming into the 4-hour close, Bitcoin looks pretty bad. Let's go check that out real quick. That's the setup on file. Bitcoin. Yeah, 30-minute continues to come down. 4 hours pretty ugly. 8 hours holding the line though. You know, this is can't short it here. Can't short it here. If you're gonna short it, it's got to be up there. Range highs. It's that simple. That simple. Didn't even get a fill. Didn't even get a fill on that Bitcoin short, but it's all right. We might get our file long fill, fam. Assuming Bitcoin cooperates here. This could be it. This could be the play going into the weekend. And I'll say this, if we're still stuck here tomorrow at the New York close, fam, I will be taking the weekend off. No trading this week. I'm telling you that right now. 0 trading this weekend if we're still here going into the weekend. But anyways, fam, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love. I appreciate Folis for stopping by. If you guys have any more last minute requests, throw them up. We'll end the stream in the next, 5-10 minutes. Very relaxed, chill. There's no rush to jump off. But yeah, let me hear your opinions. Yo, thank you, Blind. I appreciate the love, my man. Appreciate it so much. Bought some more. Yeah, JLP. Don't forget, it's JLP. That's their liquidity provider, but it's kind of like a BNB token. There's a lot of benefits for loading JLP. I expect the Jupe airdrop at the end of the month to propel JLP higher. That's what I expect to happen. So we will see, fam. We will see. Bad love. Appreciate all you. Yeah, Susano, thanks for coming by. Sly Thought, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that love. All right, so we had the 4-hour close. At some point, this is an ugly 4-hour on Inge. I want to look at the 8-hour real quick. Oh man, I think there's a big move coming to the downside. It's got to be coming. Look, unfinished 8-hour. Hold that block. Compression on alts. They're holding. That's it, fam. There's nothing exciting. They're holding. That's it. There's nothing exciting right now. They're holding. It's not a bullish scenario, unfortunately. It's not. Look at the 1-hour Solana. Anyways, fam, mad love. Appreciate all you. Be safe. Really ugly. I get it. They can make a 1-hour bullish divergence, but pretty ugly, fam. I'll see you all tomorrow, Friday stream. Take care.